Oh! He's gonna come back probably.
There he is!
Got him! Got him! Got him! Get the net!
First fish of the day. Real nice muskie.
Big blade.
Oh, I got one!
Oh yeah, you got a muskie. Yeah! Yeah, baby! Got your first muskie, man! Oh!
Get him. Oh, I got him!
Oh, nice!
Oh, Josh can consider himself now a muskie pro.
What? There's one. Yep.
Nice.
No, he's still there. Wait, wait, wait. Keep him in the water. Keep him in the water.
Little guy.
Really nice fish. Nice collar.
Maybe 20.
He's got a
7,
score
28.
mark behind his tail here. It looks like he got into a big fight.
Looks like he's got a little pit tag in there. Probably, be my guess. He's a feisty one, so she'll swim right away.
There we go.
Ah, fish number 4.
I got one.
Do you? Joshua, you said you didn't think there were bass in this lake. You want a net? Wow, there's bass in here.
Look at it, I hooked him through the back, through the neck.
Well, he probably went for it, and the front hook got him, and then the second hook got him on the just on the retrieve.
See, that's a question. When you're musky fishing and you catch a bass, does that count as a fish during the day or not?
No.
Not really.
No.
It's sort of like catching a rock bass when you're fishing for sunnies.
Multi-species day is what we call it, but it does not count as a fish in the bag in terms of musky fishing. Oh, look, look, look.
Oh, get him, get him, get him. Yes, yes, get him.
Oh my gosh. That was such a bad figure eight. Oh my gosh.
He ripped off a couple of the pieces of shiny.
You were like, get him, get him. I'm like, dude, I'm going into the figure eight right now. You see how I hung it out there and you just came up and grabbed it? But the problem is, like, I let the lure come out of the water. You're definitely not supposed to do that.
Golly.
Would you like a hook in your mouth? Oh, here's one, here's one, here's one. Oh! Here he comes again. He's super skittish.
All right, so this is part 2. We've actually gone to a different lake. It's the same day, but we caught 4 muskies at the last lake. This lake we're actually staying on, so we're gonna do some night fishing, do some fishing first thing in the morning. This lake is actually supposed to have more muskies in it than the last one, if you can even imagine that. It's supposed to be a little bit bigger too. So yeah, let's see what happens. See if we can get one to bite here on the full moon in the last few hours of the day. Here's our lovely cabin. It is about 5 o'clock in the morning on day 2. Today the game plan, fish the new lake in the morning, catch fish of a lifetime, switch lakes, and go catch another big one on another lake.
Take a choco.
Oh, the choice is here. Which donut to take?
Obviously. No. That one's mine. Yours is the chocolate. Alright, well, whatever.
Maybe they came out as... Yes? Perhaps? We should be very accepting. Oh. Got him, oh, got him. Get the net, get the net, get the net, get the net, get the net. He's off. Small, another small one, but came right up in the 8. First thing in the morning.
Good. Good time.
Wow, I didn't even see him at first.
I thought you were just messing around.
In a situation when it's early morning and it's calm, sometimes it's not a bad idea to have the guy at the front of the boat throw some sort of surface topwater bait that's loud and obnoxious. If they don't go for that, then sometimes they'll go for the bucktail or more of a glide bait type presentation in the back of the boat. So not a bad idea to get muskies riled up, throw obnoxious topwater, and then throw something different in the back of the boat. And sometimes mixing those two presentations up can get you to see some action. So one of the things that's not working right now is any sort of spinner baits or bucktails. We're thinking that because the skies are high, it's a little bit cooler, fish are perhaps a little bit more lethargic and tucked away in the weeds. So I'm going to fish the outside weed edge with this 6-inch Phantom glide bait, see what we can raise.
Look.
That was big.
Mid-30s.
Get it.
See what happens when you use a glide bait? It draws them right out.
Please.
Cast a little bit out there.
You look at you had him.
Oh!
Why did you?
I was looking over at you. I was telling you where to cast, and I didn't see him hit on the pause. Was that a pike or a muskie, do you think?
Kind of dark, so it kind of looks like.
Yeah, I had him on for a second. Oh, I was looking over at you.
All right, so this is the final leg of my trip with Josh. We've switched lakes to our third lake. The other one just had too much boat traffic, so we're at a smaller lake that's supposed to have some muskies in it and some pike, so we'll see what happens. I think we'll be excited if we can catch even one fish. This is an interesting day. Bluebird skies, not the most ideal fishing conditions, so we're gonna have to pull them out of the weeds. So we'll see what happens.
5-9. Oh, dude! Oh my gosh, that fish was big. That was over 40.
I thought it was a weed.
No, that was over 40. That was well over 40. I think that was probably at least 42.
Jeez, bro.
How did you not see that, dude?
I was looking at it, I thought I had a weed on the back of my line because it was so freaking big.
You just had this blank stare on your face.
Well, we know there's muskies in here.
Dude, that was giant. For this lake. I mean, it wasn't like in the broad scheme of things. It's not the world's biggest muskie.
Would have been the biggest one of our trip, probably.
There's some sort of follow. Is that a muskie? Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it is. There he is. Get him.
That was a different fish. Here he is again. Here he is again.
Get him.
There's two of them. There's two of them. This is a double follow. I've never seen that before. They're in a pair.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. There he is.
Yep,
there he is,
yep,
there he
yep.
is.
Faster, 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 faster. Go into the figure eight. Go into the figure eight. No, high turns. Ah, he got spooked off by something. Like, what kind of like prey like expends all this energy to like stalk their food, but they don't actually eat it? It's like you go to a restaurant and like the server like delivers a steak to your plate and you're just like stalking it the whole night. Can you imagine doing that? And the waitress and the server comes over and goes, 10 minutes later, is the food good? Sir, you haven't eaten any of yours. Like, is there an issue? Nope, nope, just stalking it.
Well, it has been a while since I've given you a little bit of an update. Obviously, we keep raising the same 2-3 fish from this one spot we're going to, and can't get them to bite. They're very lazy, very lethargic. So, kind of approaching the bait and no interest, just diving off. So we're at a new spot, see what we can do, and then we'll go back to the other ones at a more of a prime time, see if we can get them then. Stay tuned.
I gotta take a look. They're stacked up against there. I'm sure they're stacked up here. There's a muskie! Sometimes you gotta work for them. Oh, it's a big pike. It's a big pike. It's a big northern pike. Wow.
Well, sometimes when you're musky fishing, you catch a nice pike. So that's what happens. But still a nice pike nevertheless. We'll let him back in.
He gets scared every time I go on the top turn. What's up with that? There he was again. He darted off.
My last battery pack just died, so I think that's my signal to call it a day. Where do I begin? Today we started out in the water around 6 o'clock. It's now 7 o'clock, so about 24 hours of fishing in the last 2 days. Very weird phenomenon today with the muskies. Tons and tons of follows. But the moment I would try to go into the figure eight, or the moment my buddy would try to go into the figure eight, the fish would dart off. At least with the spinner bait. With the glide bait, they were just kind of sitting there. Very lethargic muskies. Had 1 or 2 hits out here on this lake, and man, just tons of action. I've never seen more muskies in my life in a single day. But I caught a pike, which is good. I was head shaking like crazy. Thought it was a muskie, and then I got it in and realized it wasn't. But we can say it was a good, successful 2 days, and the mission of trying to get my buddy his first muskie was a success. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and a comment below. Support the channel by hitting the subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram, SG_angling, Facebook, SG Angling. Thanks as always, and I'll see you next time.
That one. That's fish. Yep.
So that's a we don't know how big it is yet, but it's probably low 30s, low to mid 30s. So real nice pike caught by my wife.